slam the door, hit the streets running, cannot take it anymore. In the rain, subway train, I cuddle up the floor on a park bench door and sleeping here for free. Little kids sitting in the shooting gallery. Set yourself up for innocence to misery. Well, this is what you want, not doing what they fucking say. Hanging out with Sid yet again in the USA. Sydney, Sydney, in the USA. Lower East Side, 1976. Who's got the dope and who's turning tricks? Should I Coyote all for a fix? Ripping off some lady just a phone to keep you sick. But our life moves slow when you got nowhere to go. What the fuck happened to your soul when you're low? Is it coming over? Is he coming home? Oh, mama's disappointed, waiting by the phone. Hanging out with Sid yet again in the USA. Sydney, Sydney, in the USA. And motherfuckers that he hates. He's so fucking people by the Kennedy Street. Who's got the bag? Gonna steal his feet. Round a park bitch door, sleeping here for free. Little kids sitting in the shooting gallery. Set yourself up for innocence to misery. Well, this is what you wanted, not the one what I fucking say. Hanging out with Sid yet again in the USA. Sydney, Sydney, in the USA. Saturday, I saw you killer call. There's no way I'm gonna end up at the disco. Make my way to fist fights and stilettos, to rock and roll, rock and roll. Saturday, I saw you killer call. There's no way I'm gonna end up at the disco. Make my way to fist fights and stilettos, to rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll. To rock and roll, rock and roll. There's a roller coaster, the kids get lost and no one's gonna stay up. Yeah, truck trees and beasties with Dingo Mohawk hair. Right, misfits and homeless kids are called a home there. Don't tell me it ain't real, don't you fucking dare. Ten parks pile in the car, nothing going on. Turn off the radio cause it's my favorite song. There's a club on the coast where all the kids get along. Skids and punks and wayward ones, nothing can go wrong. Saturday, I'll start the killer call. There's no way I'm gonna end up at that disco. Make my way to fist fights and stilettos, to rock and roll, rock and roll. Saturday, I'll start your killer call. There's no way I'm gonna end up at that disco. Make my way to fist fights and stilettos, to rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll. To rock and roll, rock and roll. You know what, when I show up there's gonna be some fucking action. Show me the signs, lost the wild, that's the fucking attraction. She said when I fuck 'em up, that's her satisfaction. Bottle of red, straight ahead, detail transaction. Hell, Singles spent my neighborhood, it was always understood. I was running errands for the angels, I was a little fucking hood. When rock was my way out, it was always in my blood. I don't give a fuck, I was locked up, should be dead or in jail. Saturday, I'll saw you killer call. There's no way I'm gonna end up at the disco. Make my way to fist fights and stilettos, to rock and roll, rock and roll. Saturday, I'll saw you killer call. There's no way I'm gonna end up at the disco. Make my way to fist fights and stilettos, to rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll. To rock and roll, rock and roll. Family turns their back on their son. Now we're all alone. Now we ain't got a home. Now we're among our own. And I know